Welcome back to Yellowhammer. I'm Connor. And that would be me. Welcome back. We are finally doing the giveaway winner for all three. And I want to thank every one of you that interacted with the video. I definitely had a lot more people on here than what I thought I would, and for that I am very grateful. But today we are going to be doing the drawing for it. Alright, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty here with the over recording for the computer, but either way, I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing for yellow, and that would then be a $100 gift card to your pick. But anyway, for what I'm going to do to get in contact with me, if you don't have the gram, no big deal. Whenever you comment on here, be very quick to look at what I reply. I'll have my email info in there, and then you can get a hold of me from there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and enter in everybody for yellow for the $100 gift card. Alright, now that I've got everybody in here though, I am glad that I have a few people I know in real life in here that entered. You've got Eric with a 12,302, and Brandon Ryan with a 13 or 14, I can't remember, premium in gray. Really cool looking car. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and draw here. Everybody in. If you want to verify your name here on the right, to verify that you got in. I've already went over it. Alright, before I draw here, if you're not familiar with the requirement, you do have to follow me on here and, like the video and everything, but, beloved Kanika, I had not been able to verify that you followed me, and for that I can't enter you into anything. I try to weed out people that only try to pop by and win really quick, but either way, we're going to go ahead and draw now. Alright, there you go, V-Dub taking the $100 gift card. Alright. Now we're going to put in everything for Hammer, and that had been 3D printed anything. Alright, now that I've gotten everybody in for Hammer, again, beloved Kanika, you are DQ'd. And V-Dub, I know you put in for Hammer 2, but where you have already won the gift card, and you're not the only one that put in for Hammer, I did have to DQ you where you've already won. I'm trying to keep everybody from winning more than one time. But anyway, I'm going to draw now for Hammer, and that had been anything 3D printed. Alright, Gary, you got it, buddy. I'll follow you on the gram, or you can contact me through email after you comment on here, and I will let you have that info. But there you go, winner for Hammer. Alright, final drawing here, and that had been for anything that I can draw on my iPad, logo, car, you name it. We got Tim in here. Definitely thank you for being one of the few people that put in for all three. V-Dub, again, you are being left out where you've already won the gift card. And Gary, I have to leave you out now, where you have won the 3D printed giveaway. Alright, got everybody in here now that I've verified. Again, V-Dub and Mark 1. I am trying to let everybody have win here by not winning more than one time. That had been why I left you two out. And again, beloved Kanika, you did not meet every requirement. But anyway here, I'm going to draw for the artwork. Alright, Matt, you have gotten the artwork, buddy. Again, thank you all for entering. I will be doing another one here at 1K. Maybe before then. I don't really know yet, depending on how everything will go. But again, thank all of you, and we're going to move on to the video now. Alright, now that we've gotten the giveaway winner for all three, I do want to let you all know that we are finally upgrading a little bit of the drivetrain of the car. And right here, I have a driveline loop from BMR, Ford aluminum driveline, and we're going to get to working on that today. I'm really happy to get that. That way I don't really have to worry about throwing a driveline out at the track, or whatever kind of activity I might be doing that would make the factory one fail. Alright, we're up underneath the car now, and what I have to do to begin off with, got my 12.12 millimeter here, and that will be for the 4 going to the MT82. Then after that, got them in the back that I have to take off, and we'll go ahead and take the carrier bearing out. Got one on the right, one on the left, and then after that we ought to be able to drop it out the back and put the new one in from the back too. I'm gonna head and take the 4 out here, and I'll bring you all for that. Okay, now that I got 2 out, I'll have to rotate it, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get what I can in the back here, that way I don't have to make a million trip up to the top to turn the driveline, put it back in gear, repeat, you know the drill. And for the back here, they are a 10 millimeter. Okay, I think I can break all them with the yep, go ahead and get them 3 taken out here. Then we will go back up top, take the car out of gear, and rotate the driveline again to get the other 2 up front, and then the other 3 here in the back.
Driveline in already, so let's go.
Alright, coming from the clip before where I had factory and the Ford driveline now, I did a little bit of looking, and apparently the factory one had been like 40, and I think we're down to 21 or 22 now. We nearly cut the weight in half with the added benefit of holding more power and everything now. Now I come back at kind of an odd time, but literally
I fought for a good half hour probably trying to get everything lined up. I had the rear of the car, or the back of the car, lifted up by the rear, and I had to move them to the frame rail on either end here to be able to get the rear end drop down to get my angle right to be able to put it in. And then on top of that, I had to drop down the member for the MT82. I have to take the bolt. I'll have to take two out of the left and right anyway for the BMR Loop, but that took a minute, and we got that on the lift right now. Yeah, got everything in right now other than the Allen head bolt that will go in the back pinion. But I gotta tell you, I'm not too big of a fan of them. The Allen head for torquing, I don't mind them for like anything holding together, being the bolt for that, but I really don't like doing anything with them. They typically tend to round off on me every time I've dealt with them, but either way, whatever. I'm gonna get that knocked out now, and after I get all them tightened up here, we will move on to putting the BMR loop on, and I'll walk you all through that. But either way, definitely would recommend having help putting the driveline in. If you don't have a lift, you'll find it very hard to do it low to the ground on your own. I got the old one out relatively on my own, but yeah, putting one in, you'll definitely need help if you don't have a lift. Alright, got 2 out of the 4 Allen head in. Do want to put a little bit of Loctite on them. They look like they do have maybe a little bit on it already. There we go. Maybe. But I would definitely go ahead and put more on it anyway, if you have it, for the added benefit. But gotta go back up, rotate it again to get the other 2 on the top there, and then after that we will kind of go around it and tighten it down in a pattern. Alright, one thing really quick here before I forget. When doing the Allen head back here, you will need a 8mm Allen key or whatever you want to pick out. But I'm going to get that one tightened down or to the plate, and then after I do that, I'm going to work on tightening every one of them down. Alright, now that I have every one of them bottomed out, I am now going to move to the front here, and I'll go ahead and get them 4 tightened down. That way I can kind of go back and forth between front and back here while I'm torquing all of them down. Now that I got the front tightened down, I will have the torque for front and back up on frame now. The only thing that I don't really get, the back being 41, but I won't be able to get a torque wrench on the back anywhere, but you can normally get 41 by hand or with the pipe or whatever, and that'll be what I do. But I'm going to go ahead and, like I told you in the clip before, go ahead and tighten down 1 here. That way when I rotate it, I can have the front done in 2. That way when I rotate it, I can have the front done here relatively quickly when I have to rotate it again. Alright, for anybody back home trying to tighten up the back, I would probably recommend the method that I'm currently doing. If you never had to do that here, you probably never had to really fight anything before, but the regular head bolt will be a 13, and that will help you here. Then for the Allen key, I have a pipe laying up there, and I'll put the end of that pipe into that when I go to tighten them up. But quick hint, figured I'd let y'all know about if you didn't already. Alright, got the front here all torqued up to how it needed to be finally. I have been up and down out of the car more than I care to count, but got them 2 now. rotate one more time here and we'll be done. I think I'm gonna go back over everything and feel around, but other than that, we ought to have a aluminum driveline in here after that. Alright, moving on to the loop now. I do have to go ahead and, if I can find it, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, yeah, laying right here. Duh. I'll have to get them three mounted back up to the MT82 here. My bad for not holding the camera right. But yeah, I gotta get that mounted back up here. And then after that, we can go ahead and work on getting our mounting plate put up there. It'll go in the factory 2 here. And the factory 2 here. But yeah, I'm gonna get on that real quick and I'll bring you back after I get them mounted back up here. Alright, got them three back in there now. I'm ready to go ahead and put my BMR bracket up here. I've got all four made up here already and everything. We're good to go on that. And I'll go ahead and put the bracket up here and I'll walk y'all through that. Alright, I've got everything roughly where I think it will need to be. Turn you up a little bit here. Got a pretty good amount of room in between the top of the bracket there and the drive line. Really, the angle we're at right now, being at full droop in the rear and everything, I think we're going to be okay. If nothing more, I can go about moving that again. Alright, getting ready to tidy everything up here. If you don't have the thing from BMR or you're unable to look it up, the main bolt will be 85 foot-pound and them are 44. Or, no, my bad, 40. Them are 40 and them are a 19 millimeter. The bolt head will be a 14 and the nut will be a 15. Alright, BMR driveline loop all in, all tightened up to torque. I'm going to go ahead and get my mid pipe back on, and then after that I am going to go ahead and do my oil, but that'll be really quick. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. I've been out here for a pretty good bit now. I'm ready to quit for the day. Need to do a little bit of editing and whatnot, but yeah, we're getting there.